What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. We are going to be doing a full take with spoilers for The Bad Guys 2. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it as far as all of that goes. Per the usual, guys, make sure that you do give this video a like. Make sure you hit subscribe on the channel. That way you can be notified the next time I throw a take up. And I will apologize in advance. I'll be looking that way every once in a while because I got some notes and I want to get these names right. So let's just jump right into this. The Bad Guys 2, I kind of walked into it already really liking it because of how fun the first film was. It kind of had seemed like an animated take on something like the Ocean's 11, the Ocean's 12 movies, which just kind of made it fun just walking into it, right? So where we pick up in this story here, we have our bad guys now turned good guys that are trying to just get in on a normal life. They are applying for jobs. They're trying to just make their way in civilization, and it's really not going all that well. They just keep hitting dead end after dead end after dead end because of what their past is, right? And we get a little bit of a sneak peek on a job they had done 5 years prior when Tarantula, aka Webb, had joined the crew, and it was just kind of fun to see that synergy and everything like that. And then you get dumped into modern day where they are just like as we continue through this, there appears to be a number of heists that are occurring that the bad guys are getting framed for. So they go throughout the course of the movie or first part of the movie, trying to get their name cleared in terms of saying like, hey, it's not us. Only to then be confronted by the actual people that are pulling this heist off. We'll get into the cast in just a moment. And then end up being blackmailed by those people under threat of revealing that Diane Foxington, aka the Crimson Paw, is actually the mayor, because that had been kept a secret. That way she could keep her job in office and all that other kind of fun stuff. So then they help them out, saying like, hey, we'll help you out, but then you don't release that information. That goes sideways. It's just a really fun lot of twists and turns and really well played dialogue with action and some of the humor that stays true to those characters and their unique kind of quirks that we saw from the first movie. So looking at the cast, right? We had great returning cast members in Sam Rockwell as Mr. Wolf. We saw Anthony Ramos come back as Mr. Piranha. We saw Aquafina come back as Miss Tarantula. We saw Zazie Beetz coming back in as Diane Foxington. We saw Mark Maron coming back as Mr. Snake, and we saw Craig Robinson coming back as Mr. Shark. Again, all of them just having fun with their individual characters and the quirks and the pieces that just make those characters so awesome. Newly joining the cast this time as our bad girls, I guess if you want to call them, right? Which turns out that they are super big fans of the bad guys from when they were at the height of their criminal run with everything. We introduced Danielle Brooks as Kitty Cat. We've got Maria Baklava as Pigtail, and we have got Natasha Lyonne as Doom. And again, those ladies executed wonderful. Their characters were just a great addition to see to the cast, and the amount of fun that they had going back and forth with everything. This is one of those films that through and through, I don't have a single complaint about this movie. I think that especially in a summer that has been just filled, and I mean filled, with sequels, this one delivered very, very well, in my opinion. Again, the story that I mentioned in my quick take, this was solid, and it was solidly executed in every single way possible. But towards the end, something that I actually really, really had liked is we saw a couple of times that our heroes, our bad guys or good guys, whichever way you want to address them at this point, they got beat. And then when Diane came in and we thought maybe she was going to save the day with everything, she got beat. And things got close, and you knew because it's a kid's movie and because it's got your typical heroes are going to win and they're going to pull it off somehow through the power of friendship and all that other kind of fun stuff, right? You knew that they were going to pull it off, but they did it really, really well. I loved the story arcs behind everything. I think that Kitty Cat was a wonderful villain that at the same time in the arc when they were working together, you were like, this works. This works as a great team up. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are actually the bad guys in this movie. But wait, maybe you could be friends. But no, you're good. You're still going to be the bad guys in the end of all of this. It was just fun to watch all of that play out. Only two at the very end. I think if they really wanted to, they could probably get away with a third one if they wanted to. Because at the very end, they get recruited by the government to be a part of this new secret agent group that they're creating. I don't remember what the name of it is. There's some acronym that came out to something just silly and goofy, and whatever the case is. Now they're back on top of the world doing what they do best, but for the good guys team now, right? I could go on for another 5 or 10 minutes about how much I enjoyed this film, how much fun it was. I brought my daughters to it, and they enjoyed the living daylights out of it. Thank you, Marcus Theaters, for making that such a fun place for me to be able to bring my daughters and just enjoy movies the way that they are supposed to be experienced. Leaving on that note, I think kind of wrapping up with it, in addition to the story, in addition to the action, in addition to the comedy that was behind it, they had a pretty fun soundtrack that had gone along with it as well. So I highly recommend, if you are a fan of the first one, if you're a fan of animated movies like this, definitely go check it out. If you have kids that had seen the first one, I highly recommend that you guys should go and check out in the theaters. Go check this one out. It's a lot of fun. I think you will really enjoy it. But with that being said, if you guys saw Bad Guys 2, I would love to know what your thoughts of it were. Go ahead, throw those comments down below. Make sure to, again, to give this video a like, hit subscribe. That way you can be notified the next time that I either throw out a quick take or I throw out a full take. And until next time, guys, see ya.